Did you guys know the Romantasy genre, it is like single-handedly keeping the book industry afloat.
Not only afloat, it single-handedly revived. They're like opening new bookstores.
Sonic Storm was the top selling book release of the last 20 years. So we just wanted to take a little walk down memory lane, how we started in this genre, what got us like so obsessed and feral for these books, and whether we recommend you read it in the order that we read.
I don't even know how I ever even came across Fourth Wing. Had never even heard the word romantasy. Immediately hooked. Straight hit to the vein. What is this? Holy shit. I wasn't reading series. There's more books. So then I'm doing all this research. Drove to Barnes & Noble at like 8 p.m. the release day and picked up Iron Flame. I needed my crack. So I found ACOTAR. And I was like, what is this? Just like went in blind. Again, like instantly hooked. I'm like doing hours of research. Find From Blood and Ash. I am deep into this drug of choice. Those three back to back. Pretty incredible.
Blood and Ash, there are people who don't love it. There's like a strange dynamic. So maybe push Blood and Ash like down.
Maybe.
I'll do my first three really quick too. Same, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. This made me feral. I read Throne of Glass next. I do love it, but I just would recommend Throne of Glass like a little down the line. I feel like you appreciate it a little bit more too when you read it later. The third book that I read was actually Shepherd King. I would also push this down the line. Once you have a better understanding and appreciation for this genre, then you appreciate this more.
Then after From Blood and Ash, I did my Throne of Glass. Then I jumped into Crescent City. And then after that, I did the 800 series Zodiac. Throne of Glass and Crescent City, just get through her world because they do all start to connect a little bit. I'm not mad that I read everything like super early on in my journey.
What about Zodiac?
I definitely don't recommend for most people reading that super early on.
You have to be really good with spice.
It is emotionally damaging.
My three after Shepherd King was ACOTAR, Crescent City. Erica was already like obsessed with Zodiac Academy. So she was like, you have to read Zodiac Academy.
Watch what you say right now.
You have to be in the right mental state, and I was not in the right mental state. Fighting for my life in the trenches of hell and despair. I would not recommend reading this when I read it. I would like save it for when you're like very well versed in romantasy.
Yes. And potentially when like life is going great for you personally. Then I picked up weirdly Adrian and Isolde. I actually really loved that series. You were like, read Shepherd King, and then the wheels fell off for me because I audiobooked it. Never again audiobooking a romantasy, and I have not till to this day. Then I went to Plated Prisoner. I think Plated Prisoner can come like earlier in your journey. It has everything.
I am actually jealous that you read it when you did. Three after Zodiac Academy, Blood and Ash. I think I read it in a good spot. I was obsessed. And then I read Bride, fell in love with this book. And then I did Powerless. I would recommend this actually maybe earlier.
I wish I would have like started with it. You can go to basicbookish.com. You can get a total snapshot of the series as a whole. There are so many ways to like enter this amazing genre. One of the biggest problems was like, how and where do I find all this information to like begin? And we solved that problem for you.